The Prime Minister has tightened the screws on energy retailers, and they say they'll work with the government to try to cut household power costs. But it's little comfort for some families who are going without heating this winter as they struggle with bills that have doubled in a decade. Political editor Chris Ullman.
The Prime Minister knows big power bills are biting.
Australian families are hurting now.
But it's single dad Mark Brewer who feels the pain.
When my children come home from school, they want to put the heater on, I tell them, I try to hold it off a bit and say, no, just put a jacket on, rug up a bit more.
He's even changed the way he cooks to save power.
Like I cut up the potatoes a lot smaller and bigger pieces, so it cooks a lot quicker, yeah?
And he has a simple question.
How come we have to live like this? Because we're in a great country.
The cause is more than 10 years of bad policy. State governments loosened the rules around poles and wires in order to boost their own revenues. Blackouts a decade ago caused some knee-jerk spending on network backups. There's less competition with fewer owners in both electricity generation and retail industries. Add to that the cost of stunningly over-generous green schemes and now sky-high gas prices. It all adds up to electricity bills that have doubled in a decade.
And that's obviously caused enormous stress to households, but it's actually also endangering business in Australia.
The Prime Minister says he's acting on every front.
Right across the board, we're taking action.
Today he won agreement from electricity retailers to give more help to the poor and to push customers into cheaper deals.
That's going to help thousands of Australian families.
Labor says it will do little.
Another talk fest where Malcolm Turnbull wags his finger sternly at big energy companies is simply not going to cut the mustard.
The Turnbull government's biggest challenge is settling internal resistance to declaring a clean energy target. Until it does that, there will be little new investment in baseload generation, and that's also driving up power prices.
We need to get investment back in the market, and the longer it takes, the worse the problem gets.
And that's cold comfort for people like Mark Brewer. Chris Ullman, ABC News, Canberra.